When your wife finds out about your porn struggle, it's like a grenade just got launched into your marriage. She's hurt, she's angry, she's questioning everything, even herself. And if you're like me and other men, you don't know what to do next. You want to fix it, but you're the cause of it. And you just want it to go away. But healing doesn't come through control, you figuring something out. It comes through humility. Today's video, we're going to talk about how to really help your wife if you're in this situation. And you might be asking, who am I to talk about this? Just explain something to you. I was in pornography and highly addicted. My wife had no clue. For about 15, 16 years, somewhere in there. I'm over 16 years of sobriety at this point, and my marriage is stronger than it's ever been. But I would be lying to you if I said, oh, it was just so strong the day she found out. Because in all actuality, when my wife found out about my struggle, it was relief for me. I was hiding it. I was in secrecy. But it was one of the most devastating days of her life. But now our marriage is stronger than it ever has been. And it continues to get stronger year by year by year. And we just follow this simple framework, and it is simple. Easy, not at all. So, my friend, let's walk through how to help your wife heal as you heal. The first thing, you need to acknowledge the wound you've caused. See, shame can cause us to not see her pain because our shame is so strong, we make it about us. And sometimes our wives can sense that shame so strongly that they're not fully honest with how they feel. But over time, as you acknowledge this wound, there can be great healing. When your wife discovers your porn use, it just doesn't hurt her pride. It wounds her heart. She starts questioning the way she looks. What's wrong with her? The porn is betrayal at its core. And even if it wasn't an affair with another person, it's still an affair of the heart and mind. So before you defend yourself, before you're tempted to minimize, before you're tempted to explain your intentions, you need to own it. So you need to just sit in the discomfort and say, you're right. I broke your trust. I hurt you. Now I take full responsibility. No excuses. No, it's just a guy thing. She needs to see that you get what happened to her heart. And I would love to tell you this is a one-time conversation, but it's not a one-time conversation. It's many conversations. See, healing can't begin until she feels seen in her pain. But this is a layered thing. And her pain might be revealed to her months or years later, and you need to see it again. And my friend, it is difficult for me each time because I don't want to look at what I did. I'm a different man today than I was then. And even though she knows that, she's still got to be reminded that I see it, that I know what I did. It's not about like self-loathing or self-punishment. It's her part of her path to healing. And it's part about you guys walking this out together. It just reminds me of the second thing. You need to let her grieve at her own pace. See, one of the hardest parts of this is realizing you can't rush her healing. She's not going to get over it in a week or even a month. She's moving forward, but she's still trying to process what happened. And any insecurity she brought with her before you and her got together is going to be ringing loudly because of this. You give her space to feel anger, sadness, confusion, even withdrawal. I'm about to say something that is so hard. Don't take it personally. It's not about punishing you. It's about her trying to rebuild safety. Your job is to be patient and consistent, to show through your actions that you're not going anywhere. And in that consistency, trust is built. Slowly. One day, one choice, one honest conversation at a time. See, when she brings it up, it's not a punishing you. It's her heart is ready for the next layer of grief to be revealed and healed. And if you are patient with her in that process, it will continue to grow you guys together. But in that, there's something that us men are tempted to do. It's when they reveal emotions, we're tempted to try to manage. When your wife cries or questions you or pulls away, your instinct will be to fix it. Because us dudes are fixers. And because you don't know the answers, you might start to get resentful. And I'm already said I'm sorry. I'm doing better. I'm not the same person. It's not what she needs. She doesn't need reassurance. She needs safety. If safety isn't words, it's presence. And when you're defending yourself, you cannot be present to her. It's standing firm in humility and listening to her and asking her if that's how she feels. Listening without defending is so hard, but so crucial. And sometimes it's good just to remind ourselves that we broke the trust through secrecy. But we can rebuild the trust through transparency. Every time you choose truth and letting it be present instead of our own comfort, you're helping her to heal. But my friend, this is hard. It's hard because we love them. I don't know about you, but for me, part of the years of my secrecy was genuine. I knew it was going to crush my wife. I was avoiding this. And so it's hard to sit in those moments, but it's oh so necessary. The last step to rebuilding this after that grenade goes off, it's honestly the most important thing, but I think often men overlook it. And it's that we need to walk our recovery journey out. Because if we go back there, it's just another grenade and it becomes so much harder. You can't lead your wife into healing if you're actively still going back to it. See, we need to walk out our own recovery. And so, like what I just asked you to do with sitting with your wife is one of the most painful moments. And if you're new to this journey of recovery from pornography, you might not have connected this. But a lot of us men that have spent time in pornography, we go to it to avoid pain. And I'm just asking you to sit in pain. And so it is very difficult. So please take your journey to recovery as the most important thing. Get in a group, get a mentor, do the hard work, not just stopping porn, but understanding why you ran to it in the first place. Because you have to show her through your actions that this isn't about managing behavior. It's about transformation and that you are not the same man. See, the best thing that you and I can give our wives is not a perfect one, but a repented one. A man who's learning to walk in the light, not hiding in darkness. Because she doesn't want to hear you say you're free. She wants to see you be free. And the only freedom that you and I can find is in the light. It's in this community. It's with God's help and God's mercy. See, the last thing we need to do to recover and to restore our marriages and making them better than they ever were is inviting God into this healing process. You cannot do this on your own. It is too painful. See, God is the Redeemer. He can take the ashes of this broken trust and build into something even stronger. But this doesn't happen by trying harder. This doesn't happen by doing it on your own. It happens in surrendering deeper. My friend, we forget all too often we need to invite Jesus into the middle of this mess because he's not afraid of it, even if we are. The Isaiah 61 says that he came to bind up the brokenhearted and set captives free. That's for both of you, for you and your wife. This isn't just your recovery story, it's your marriage redemption story. It is the hardest road that I've ever walked. I know it'll be painful, but my friend, it'll be worth it. And you'll have a marriage that you never, ever thought was possible. It's worth the price. Be praying for you, and God bless your marriage. I pray it's stronger than it's ever been.